Hi-ho neighbors, Radio Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. When we last left off, we got back into town, revived Minsk, and everyone's hunky-dory for now. And we're going to head into here, get some stuff identified and sold, mainly so that we can get some gold and clear up some inventory space. Oh, okay, he bought a pelt off of us for 500 gold, which is nice. Alright, so what do we have that can be identified? Longsword +1. A girdle, a halberd, and studded leather. Okay, so what do we got? This is expected longsword +1. Girdle of bluntness, which I believe gives us armor class bonus to blunt weapons. Yep, +4 armor class bonus to blunt weapons. So if somebody tries to use like a club or something on us, will basically be our armor class will be more, or better. That's what the +4 means. So in Rado's case, because he has a -5 armor class, because I'm going to be putting it on him, obviously. But when he has this on, if somebody tries to use like a club or a hammer or something on us, well, it'll act as if we had a -9 armor class, which is better. This is just a halberd +1. We won't be using that. And studded leather armor +2. So before we equip these on some people, let's sell the longsword and sell the halberd. And let's see what else anybody else has to sell. I think we have protection scroll and mage robe. Okay, that's protection from undead. I thought it was protection from death for some reason. It would have given us a armor class saving throw bonus but it's protection from undead, so that might actually come in handy at some point. And a knave's robe, which gives armor class +1 versus slashing weapons and +1 bonus to save versus death. Anyone else? Ooh, sorry about that jump cut. Stuff happened. Alright, now for these arrows, I know these are arrows +1 that Imoen has. But we can't get them identified at the shop for some reason, so we have to go to the temple to get them identified. Which is fine enough by me. Put the girdle of bluntness on Rado. We're going to actually put the stud leather armor onto Imoen, which unfortunately does not stack with our ring of protection. But we can give the ring of protection to someone else, like Dynahair. I'm also going to put the knave's robe on her, but I am going to keep the fire resistance robe around just in case. Take the necklace off. Anyone else wearing any necklaces or rings we can sell? Or rather, we would want to sell, is the correct wording. I was looking for there. Okay, so let's see what else we can get rid of. Jewelry. Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna hold on to all those. And I think she has some gems. Indeed she does. And the armor that she's not going to be using at all anymore. Okay then.
Make it quick.
Okay, so today I'm basically going to be recording 2 parts of this. Of course I'm going to be putting up one today and one tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to record it all tomorrow because I am going to go in for a long shift tomorrow. It wasn't on the schedule at first, but I'm actually covering for somebody else who needed the day off. And I know retail on Christmas Eve is going to be possibly yeah. Sorry about that. My brother was distracting me. Just coming in to get his headphones. But yeah, retail and and I don't feel like cutting that bit out because I was, showing me going to the place. But yeah, retail on Christmas Eve is gonna be hell. But I worked on Black Friday, which wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Actually, can I group these together? No, there'll still be two groups. In fact, since since arrows aren't meant to be in groups more than 20, it's gonna reset them to that. But that's all right. Okay. We're done here. So yeah, I'm gonna be working tomorrow. These, I worked Black Friday before. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm probably gonna be, spending all my time behind the register. But the store I work at closes early, and I get to leave when we close. So unlike some of the other guys who are working, I don't have to stay behind an extra half hour or whatever to clean up. So that's pretty dandy. But I'm not going to be wanting to so I'm not going to be wanting to, it's still going to be fairly late in the evening. Well, not late in the evening, like still earlier on in the evening, but I'm not going to be wanting to start recording up like at 7 o'clock at night. I normally do it late afternoon at the latest, unless I really feel like recording. And something tells me I'm going to be, really just bushed by the time tomorrow's workday is over. But then after that is Christmas, so, yeah. Also, I'm not going to be posting or recording anything on Christmas. Because it's Christmas, and, I'm not going to be using my computer at all on Christmas. Well, maybe if I get a Dazzle, I'm going to test it out, but other than that, I'm not going to be doing anything on Christmas. Alright. Now that we're back here, there is a special ledge I want to find before we move on too much more. Because it's like a ledge or something. It's meant to have goodies. There it is. We like goodies. Got chromatic orb, and I believe that is cloud kill. Holding on to a lot of potions there. Probably should put one of those back. Where's the oil speed? Put the oil speed back up there. We still got the golden pants. We're not going to get rid of those. Okay, she can still learn chromatic orb and cloud kill. Cloud kill's a level 5 spell, so I don't think she's going to be able to use it like anytime soon. But it's whatever. Pardon me while I learn these spells. 2 seconds. Boy, I tell you, that cloud kill took me an arm and a leg to learn. I probably burned up a minute or two doing that, so I don't know what kind of time to aim for, because I'm still trying to aim for 15 minutes, but I don't want it to be too much shorter because I do have a few other things to cut out. But that's okay. Even if, it does end up going over, time limits and all that. Anyway, good lord, if it's not one thing, it's another. Okay. All these interruptions. I'm just gonna blame them all on Decade. There you go. The dog doesn't want to leave the room when he comes in, and really can't have him in here while I'm recording. And, my brother at the very least is trying to, oh boy, more Svarts. Gee. This might be a challenge. Spoilers, no it's not. Yeah, my brother, at least he's trying to, you know, not interrupt as much as he possibly can. You know, I know the dog was, like, basically sitting in here, like, for a couple hours with me, and I can understand that he wants to stay, but, really can't have him in here while I'm doing this. I'll go up to about 19 minutes and then call it a video, because of all the stuff I have to chop out. That seems like a good estimation. Okay. The next people who have nice stuff for me are these guys. Hey there, fella. Seems like your little prodigy's wandered a bit off the beaten path. Well, that's too bad for you, because you've had the misfortune of meeting the fastest draw in the West. See that man over yonder? His name's Zal, and he's the fastest dart thrower that has ever walked the Sword Coast. Now, if I were you, I wouldn't want to test the patience of such a man. So, why don't you do the wise thing and hand over all your money? Otherwise, you're going to be in a heap of trouble. I have no desire to fight a pair of idiots, nor am I going to give you any of our money. Get lost. Hear that, Zal? Seems they don't take you seriously. Guess it's time to show what for, huh? Sorry, guys, but you're in for a world of hurt. And now the cat wants in here. Okay. Now, they're not kidding. Zal is a very fast dart thrower. So we're going to use some magic missiles on him to try to get rid of him as soon as we possibly can. As you can see there, as you saw there, he did quite a bit of damage to Rado. And I'm not going to really stand for that much. That wasn't hard. Oh, there's kobolds down there, apparently. Yeah, let's get them before they become a nuisance. Kobolds, like pretty much every other generic monster we fought, and by generic monster I mean Svarts, Gibberlings, or whatever, these guys aren't a challenge at all. They're just there. Well, I guess that gives us a little bit more loot to pick up. Get some more arrows as well. You know, I never did give him a win those arrows +1, but, you know, I'm going to actually save those for now until we get to the mines, because I think it'll be a little more worthwhile if we wait until that part of the game to use them. And it's not that far off. Once we're done here, we're heading into the exterior part of the mines. I don't think that with all of my exploring bits, I don't think that we're going to have the time to actually go into the mines. But you know, we might. We got some bracers here, which is nice, which are nice, I guess I should say. Put that necklace on for now. Give one of these potions to Minsk. Who else needs a potion? Who else can use a potion? Who doesn't have 5 already? Why does she have 5? She doesn't need 5. Here, you give 3 to Jaheira because she's on the front lines most of the time. And who did I give the other one to? Dynahair. Okay. That's what I meant to give it to anyway. Yeah, we're going to save these +1 arrows for now. Seems like a pretty good plan at the moment. Oh, things will be so much easier when we get to Baldur's Gate 2, because we'll have special items that will be able to hold things for us. We're going to get like potion cases and scroll cases, and inventory management is going to be so much easier on us. And time flies with this. you know, probably would have gotten a lot more done today if we didn't, if we weren't in town shopping, but stuff happens. I'm actually going to go ahead and call it a video for now. Yeah, I know, so much progress was made, but when we come back, we will finish off. I'm starting to save over stuff. We will finish off exploring this area because there's one more thing I want to find, and once we're done with that, we will explore the exterior area of the mines and get Rado's main sword for the game. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?